and sleeping. And of course, I have to start off with one of my wonderful creations. Here we go. Play it for y'all. Turn off the sound. And we get into it.
That new boo, you know that love is so true. You hang up, no you got them angles for true. How long we been on the phone? 3-year-old sister now grown. Is blue your favorite color? Them blue lights halt in your slumber.
Who needs sleep when you have love? We're talking about the things that are preventing you from sleeping, and the lack of sleep is causing you to be anxious and stressed out because your body needs sleep to fix and repair itself. Your brain needs sleep to fix and repair itself. When you do not have enough sleep, you get stressed out and anxious. This is part 1 of a 3-part series that we're doing on stress. This first one is how sleep is causing you to be stressed out. The next one we do, it's going to be about how time management is causing you to be stressed out. And we'll also do how control issues are causing you to be stressed out. You're going to want to tune in for that. Today, we're talking about how sleep is causing your increased stress. And the first one is love. Dr. D, nice. How is love affecting your sleep? You are not sleeping because you're all into your person. You're up all hours of the night talking on the phone, and you all are not sleeping. Before you know it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's time to almost get ready for school. And you haven't slept. I'm going to tell you how much sleep that you're going to need a little later on. You're in a relationship and you're spending all this time on the phone just talking. Oh, no, you hang up. Oh, no, you hang up. No. And I get it. Listen, I was young before, Dr. Dini Ice is a whole married woman with kids. But I had young love before, but back then we had phones that plugged into the wall, and my parents was like, no. I didn't even have a phone in my room. We had one phone that was in the kitchen, and that is it. I don't even think my parents had a phone in their room. Nope, one phone in the kitchen. You didn't have the luxury of having a phone in your room like that. You weren't you weren't on the phone with people like that late in the nighttime. We slept. Nowadays, you have your cell phones and you're up talking to wee hours of the night and you're not sleeping. You're stressed out and you don't know why. I'm here to tell you it's because you're not sleeping because of love. I'm not saying get rid of your man or get rid of your woman. Just talk to them earlier in the day and go to sleep. That's number 1. Number 2. You're not sleeping because you're up studying. Yes, Dr. D Nice. You're like, I'm in school. I'm in college. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, all of them. I done paid my money, and if I don't finish school, I'm not going to be able to pay them back. My parents have me in college, and they expect me to do well. I'm in high school, and how am I going to get into college and get a good job? I have to stay up and do all-nighters. No. There's 24 hours in a day. If you manage your time well, you will be able to accomplish it all. Sleep is not optional. When you don't sleep, you get anxious, you get stressed out, you get depressed, you get irritable, you can't concentrate. If you take the time to manage your time well, which we're going to do another day, and study during the daytime and not sacrifice your sleep, I promise you, all those things will improve. Your anxiety, your stress, your irritability, all those things will improve simply by sleeping. I'm just telling you, it will. All right, that's number 2. Number 3. You're playing sports. You're like, Dr. D Nice, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? I'm doing it because I really want you all to understand some of the things that you're not paying attention to that is affecting your sleep. Yeah, coach said you're going to have to be out there late, and then after that, you still have your schoolwork. I understand that. I also understand you absolutely, positively, 100%ly need sleep. Sleep is not optional. It really isn't. We treat it like it's optional. It's not. If you get some sleep, you will feel better. You'll be able to perform better on the field. As an athlete, tell your coach that. Pull some papers and show it to them and let them know that, coach, we should not be practicing this late because when I'm done, I still have to go home and do some homework. You all figure it out and work it out together. Sleep is not optional. You could be having a better, more exciting, productive life than you're having right now if you would only get some sleep. I'm not saying don't play no sports. I'm saying you can have both. You just need to figure it out. Be creative. Number 4, I don't know y'all's schedule, but y'all need to get outside. You are not sleeping because you don't go outside. Your body did not even recognize that there was a daytime. You spent the whole day under fluorescent lights or artificial lights, and your whole circadian rhythm is off. There's no circadian in your rhythm. It's just rhythm. That sounds like it needs to be a song. That is what's happening. Our bodies are in tune with the movement of the sun across the horizon. That's what we are kind of locked in and set towards. And if we've never experienced a daytime, we will not experience a nighttime and be able to sleep well. Get outside, get some sun in your eyes, let your body register that there was a daytime so you can sleep. Get outside as much as you can. I know some of you athletes are like, we're outside practicing. Yeah, you're outside practicing till late. We already talked about that. And you're not getting your homework done. When you get home from the late practice, you got to stay up later doing your homework. Then before you know it, you're having like 4 hours of sleep. When I'm out talking to these schools, and I have 2 schools, that's what inspired this presentation. I have 2 schools coming up that I'm going to be talking about stress management with. One really large group, I think almost like 1,000 high schoolers, and a smaller group, just some classrooms, a few classrooms. And as I go around talking to schools, I do some informal survey. And on average, most wisdomteethingers, teens to early 20s, based on my informal survey, getting about 5 hours of sleep a night. That is why you all are stressed out. That is why y'all are anxious. Telling you, get some sleep. Don't sacrifice anything. You must have sleep. Teenagers, wisdomteethingers need sleep, absolutely. And the last one, number 5, is too much screen time. You know what's up. You need to shut off the screens at least 2 hours before bed. The blue lights from the screen, you've heard of them. They actually cut off your melatonin. They decrease your melatonin, and that is the hormone that allows you to fall asleep. And without melatonin, you just don't sleep well. You're not rested. You're laying there and you can't sleep, and you're wondering why. Netflix, because you're watching on the screens. Talking on the phone with your boo because the screen is there again. What else you on? Gaming, video phoning. I sound old. Video phoning. You're talking to your friends over in Europe because that's the only people that you could talk to right now. You've got to synchronize your time because there's several time zones ahead and you're up late talking to them. Do not sacrifice your sleep for anything. Would you sacrifice breathing? It's the same thing. I promise you. It's the same thing. Make sure you're getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. You can do it. It's important. All right. All right, guys. Let me know in the comment section, how many hours of sleep do you get a night? Let me know. Oh, I did want y'all to